This will sound very strange, but Canada Day, the birthday of Canada on July 1st in 2021, the day that the historic town of Lytton in British Columbia, Canada, burned to the ground on the day that it experienced the hottest temperature ever recorded in Canada at 49 Celsius in an area that was struck with an unprecedented 700,000 lightning strikes in 15 hours that induced a forest fire storm pyroconvective event that sent smoke into the upper atmosphere, which was equivalent to a large volcanic eruption, is a most important prophecy that is predicting that Kamala Harris will die in a plane crash that will be caused due to a bird strike on precisely November 3rd, 2022. After Harris's death, she will be replaced by Michelle Obama, and soon after, Barack Obama will replace Michelle. This is the reason why Kamala Harris will die in a plane crash. It seems that God is pointing to the date December 13th, 2022 as the day that Michelle Obama will become the president. Currently at this time, there is no way of knowing where Kamala Harris will be on November 3rd. But if her plane crash occurs in St. Louis, then another video on this channel that is titled Prediction Harris's Plane Will Crash in St. Louis on November 3rd will become one of the most important videos on this channel. The date that this video is posted proves that this prediction was made ahead of time, as does this timestamped email and forensic notes PDF. If you are skeptical, please email me and I will forward these to you. It has been known since the autumn of 2020 that she will die in a plane crash. But as can be seen here in this email, it was known since August of 2021. This Canada Day prophecy is also pointing to November 11th, 2022 as the day of the beginning of the alien deception. The satanic alien deception that will fool most people into believing that aliens are here from another planet. Either this or November 11th, 2022 will be the day of a prophetic sign involving alien deception or some other development regarding aliens and the alien deception. Also, this Canada Day prophecy is revealing the day of the Resurrection Rapture event on October 12th, 2023. This Suez Canal ship prophecy is also a prophecy that is predicting the precise date that the historic barge that has been stuck on the rocks of the Niagara River for over 100 years, since the year of the Spanish flu pandemic, will finally break free and crash over Niagara Falls on August 6th, 2023. When this historic barge crashes over Niagara Falls, this will be the big end times sign that is communicating that the end times Great Tribulation judgment period is beginning now. God placed this barge on the Niagara River during World War I and the Spanish flu pandemic as a set alarm clock, and the purpose of this prediction is to prove this. Besides what I am about to explain, the proof that these predictions were made ahead of time is the date that YouTube says this video was posted, and videos can't be edited once they are posted. Additionally, what documents that these predictions were made ahead of time are these emails that are timestamped by Google, as well as these PDF documents that were created by a company named Forensic Notes. If you are skeptical, email me and I will forward these to you. After the barge crashes over Niagara Falls on August 6th, I will leave a link in the description box below to a news article that will confirm that indeed the barge crashed over the falls on this date. When his disciples asked him for the signs of his return, Jesus replied with, quote, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for this must take place, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are but the beginning of the birth pains." This beginning of the birth pains is clearly the period of World War I. World War I ended the 500-year rule of the Ottoman Empire over the Palestine area and began the British Mandate for Palestine, which led to the Balfour Declaration declaring that Palestine be a homeland for the Jewish people, allowing Jewish immigration to Palestine. This is arguably a very symbolic beginning of the restoration of Israel in the 20th century, and it coinciding with World War I, which clearly fits the description of wars and rumors of wars, confirms that this is the beginning of the birth pains that Jesus was speaking about. World War I, which also led to World War II, was a definite nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. World War I ended precisely on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, and it ended precisely 11,111 days before the first of the prophetic lunar eclipses of the prophetic blood moon tetrad that coincided with the official rebirth of Israel in 1948. With this, God was pointing to Isaiah 11:11. In that day, the Lord will extend his hand yet a second time to recover the remnant that remains of his people. He will raise a signal for the nations and will assemble the banished of Israel and gather the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The restoration of Israel in the 20th century is the big signal, prophetic sign that the age is closing and the second coming of Lord Jesus Christ is soon. This historic barge that involves the most dramatic rescue in the history of Niagara Falls, at the time that it got stuck before almost going over the falls, got stuck on the rocks of the Niagara River in 1918, the year of the Spanish flu pandemic during World War I. God placed this barge on the Niagara River as a timer. It is like a set alarm clock. When this barge crashes over Niagara Falls, it will be the symbolic alarm going off that now is the time of the beginning of the end times Great Tribulation period. This barge is in a way like a wound-up spring ready to uncoil itself. It is sitting on the rocks of the Niagara River, ready to go over the falls as a signal of the beginning of judgment. When this barge crashes over Niagara Falls, it will be the massive prophetic sign that judgment is beginning. In fact, I believe that the main purpose for the existence of Niagara Falls is to demonstrate this most important prophetic sign. Some social media sites have a maximum length for videos that can be posted, and so I need to cut this video into 2 parts. Click on the link to watch the remainder of this video. You can also find this link in the description box below this video. Make sure you watch the remainder of this extremely important video that is posted on a different channel than the one you are watching now. The link to the rest of this video is in the description box below this video. Hopefully you at least found this introduction video to be interesting, and if so, please leave a like and upvote the video, and please consider sharing the video.